there's been several times, numerous times, that different individuals have said to me, you know what, you need to write a book. You need to share your stories. You need to journal what you're going through. And my response has always been, well, I'll get to it, or, I'm not that good of a writer. I've always lived my life through video and pictures, and I think that that's just who I am as a person. But I started saying, you know what, I'm gonna just capture my life through film and post it through YouTube and Facebook and other social media outlets to share my life, my story, my fears, my insecurities, my struggles, my challenges, my triumphs, my celebration. And it's been interesting. I have really enjoyed being able to share with you all, and I appreciate all of your positive feedback and support and love, and it's something I've always wanted to do, and I finally realized, what is my excuse about why I'm not doing this? There's moments that I live every day that I just wish was captured, and so I'm going to make a very diligent effort to include you with that in my life and within what it is I do. And I have the Mustang Magic Celebrity Freestyle coming up on January 24th, 2020 in Fort Worth, Texas. That was a huge honor to be invited to that, because there's 8 of us who were exclusively invited to be there. And I bet a lot of you are wondering what I'm going to do. That is for me to know and you to find out later. No, that's not the truth. The truth is I have no idea. And so funny enough, though, I have realized that it's as hard as it is to open up, put yourself out there for the public and social media to scrutinize and to criticize. It's also kind of joyful and liberating also, and I've just turned this into my online journal, my online life, as far as what it is that I would love to tell people that I've, experienced or gone through that could maybe help someone else who's struggling with things. And here's the thing, like, I tell everybody this. I have all of my own fears and insecurities and things that I'm working towards. And so many people go, yeah, but you're so fearful, fearless, and you look like you have it all together. I don't. And I have, I'm preparing for the Mustang Magic Freestyle. I'm also preparing for Road to the Horse 2020 in the wild card division. That is a huge flippin' deal, okay? It's a huge honor. I know there's several other people that definitely could earn a spot there. And so I feel extremely excited that I was even asked and invited to be part of such a prestigious event. So I hope to do Road to the Horse proud and to do myself proud, and to be able to showcase kind of my take on cult starting. Now, honestly, I'm gonna have to change some things, because the format of the rules are a little bit different than how I would start a horse at home. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what do you mean exactly there, Wylene? So within Mustangs or other colts or horses in general, most of the time, 95% of the time, I start off with doing a lay down on a horse. And this is not to abuse the animal or to hurt them. It is to teach them how to be in a pressured situation and to relax. And that can benefit me down the road. And so that's my first thing. My second thing is I always bit my horses up, or either I lunge them, bit it up, or I prepare them for their bridle. And that's also a rule. I cannot do that at Road to the Horse. And the other thing is I always wear spurs. Now, not to go kick the guts out of my horse while I'm working them, but as a tool, an extension of my leg and my foot. So I love it though, because I'm gonna be super real here. It's cool to be a student, and it's even more cool to say, okay, I know what it is I do, but what if I could approach it, and this is my opportunity to take this chance to go work and ride with other colt starters and other horse trainers and people I look up to that I admire. And
continue for 28 miles.
That's important that we continue for 28 miles, because look at this place. You might get lost out here. So the driveway is like 45 miles long, so it's no big deal. So having said that, I'm going to get super humble, and for the next 6 months, I'm going to work on starting colts a different way and allowing others to teach me their methods and see how I can apply that, so that when I show up to Road to the Horse, I'm like, you know what? I'm prepared. You know what? I'm the doctor. I can operate if I need to. Any situation, problem, any challenge that shows up, I can handle it. And I feel like I could do that already, but I just want to be more prepared. So just moving forward, it's super exciting to just say, you know what? We're all working, right? We're all working towards it. I know I've got some great competitors coming, and it's just going to be a fabulous show. So it's an honor to share the arena with everybody. And if you're wondering who the other two wild cards are, there's Cole Cameron, who's Craig Cameron's son, and Craig Moore, who won the Florida Mustang Makeover. So both of them are friends of mine, and I have a lot of respect for them. And so it'll be interesting to see how we all show up and what it is we bring to the table. And that's what everybody in the crowd's there to do, is to watch. How do we start our colts, and what is our approach, and what's our method, what's our technique, what are our tools? And there's one thing for sure, I don't have any fear associated with working young horses, and that comes from experience of getting on a lot of them. But listen, I've been bucked off. I've had horses pile drive me and throttle me and yard dart me and humble me. So as I've gotten older, I've learned how to approach it a little bit differently. Because when you ride horses, it's not a question of if, it's when and how bad. So I'm going to just push any type of pride or arrogance or any type of ego that I have aside, and I'm going to really listen to my horse, like really listen to my horse. And I'm so excited for that, you guys, like super excited. And there's a lot of people who don't know me and who've never seen me start a horse, and so I'm excited to be able to share that, to showcase my training style and kind of my cowgirl style as well. And it's going to be fun. So I'm going to continue to share and vlog videos about my life and what I'm working towards, and while I'm driving and traveling and coaching and teaching and working, I'm going to try to bring you as much content as possible. I also, if you're wondering about training videos or series of anything that I do have a private Facebook group that is a subscription page with more in-depth coverage of any topic you can imagine. The good, bad, the ugly. It's called Reality Riding with Extreme Wylene. If you're interested in that, you can jump on my website and you can join it there. It is a monthly fee of $15 a month. That's so cheap, you guys. So if you're interested in that, jump on there. We'd love to have you. We do incentives and prizes, and there's discounts and things like that. So I hope to see you all at the Mustang Magic Freestyle in January. This is the 24th, 2020. And also at Road to the Horse in Lexington, Kentucky. That's going to be March 19th through the 22nd. So be there. Come watch some amazing horsemen and some really cool colts. And I hope to see you there. Shake your hand. Visit with you. If you have any questions, please shoot me a message. And you're road tripping with Extreme Wylene.